Former NFL running back Fred Taylor, a really good one when he played as well, was on the Pat McAfee show talking about elite running backs in the NFL.
I want to add one guy who I think we all can consider might be the best back in the NFL right now, Nick Chubb. He's been healthy.
Okay.
He's been kicking ass. And, with the addition of Deshaun Watson, who should also, increase their run game output, I think prior to that, he's just been a consummate pro. He doesn't say much. He just gets the job done. And you would expect teams would look at what he's done, look at his value, and say, we have to pay this guy. So there are not many guys like that left. But when you talk about a guy who can carry the load, put his team on his shoulder, you got to talk about Nick Chubb.
Brad, I'm always curious when guys of a previous era talk about current guys, because Fred Taylor knows what the position entails. So he carries a little bit more weight, I think, than a lineman or a defensive back talking about a running back.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, and I think he is spot on there. Nick Chubb is probably comfortably, in my mind, right now, the best pure rusher in the NFL. You can maybe make some arguments about the full body of work. Obviously, we've heard some reports about trying to work in more catches and things of that nature, but you don't have to change his game. He is the best downhill runner in football. Obviously for us, always, the top of the NFL in rushing grade, but also forced missed tackles per attempt, yards after contact, the ability to play through tackles, play over tackles, do pretty much anything you can ask of a guy. He is a rare breed right now of a guy, a workhorse player. Is it a big deal to lose Kareem Hunt? Or, it's not a small deal, but I'm not overly worried about it. I think Jerome Ford and the rest of the guys will be fine because Nick Chubb is that type of guy. And I do like you mentioned as well. Doesn't talk much. He has that famous quote about you don't take a Lamborghini out, or whatever the quote is. You probably know what I'm talking about. He just lets his game speak for himself.
Yeah, and you know what? He is in elite company. If he does it a couple more years, 3, maybe 4 more years, he's getting a gold jacket and a big ceremony that we just had for Joe Thomas.